What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing tonight? Of course, I'm not gonna wait on a few people to get in. I gotta get my waiting on my YouTube side. That way, I can get that muted.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you gotta do it too, huh?
Uh-huh. It just popped on. All right, that'll work.
Yep, mine just popped up.
I think I had the volume low though.
Ah, I don't
And
know
when I
how.
go live, mine the volume can be up or whatever. I can't hear it until I click on that live stream. Then the volume hits.
Ah, yep.
When
But
StreamYard changed their format a little bit, changed a bunch of stuff around,
yep.
that's when it started doing that.
Grandson from Terminal, may we not help you? Hey, cool man. Appreciate you being here.
Oh. Hello. Hello.
Goodbye.
This is Boudreaux.
No, it ain't. Mayor.
This is Boudreaux. No. Why?
You forgot he had it. Didn't have his mic muted. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. I got me a couple of videos uploaded. I don't know how many people got a chance to see them or not. I mean, look to see. One of them I didn't realize was done wrong. Let's see what my phone has to say here. Oh.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Four views on the first one and three on the other. Okay. Anybody leave me any comments on that one?
Hey, cool gamer.
I don't have any comments on that one.
Hey, Breezy.
What's up, Breezy?
That's one of Johnny's friends, Aaron Roy. He's like, I don't know him that well, okay? I brought him to the store a couple of times to get some groceries, and I wish I'd have never gave him my phone number. If Johnny don't answer his phone, he'll call Johnny's phone about 8 times in a row. And Johnny's got his phone charging or something, the battery died, so he's charging the phone. And Johnny don't worry about turning it back on. So this guy called back to back 10 times. He did it the other day. And he called over here. And he did, when Johnny don't answer, he calls here. I told him that was his 5th time calling. I said, Aaron, please don't call here no more looking for Johnny. Please don't do that no more. He calls Johnny about 100 times a day for nothing.
Yep.
I mean, I helped him out already and all that, but man, please don't call here all the time.
According to what I found out on that little torpedo heater, it ain't gonna be worth the money just to try and get it fixed. It's so old and can't get parts for it.
Damn.
Yeah, because there's 4 photo cells on it. It's got to get placed. The connector's got to get placed on it. Possibly the motor on it.
Daddy, come help me.
Yeah.
I was looking at some photo cells a while ago. What size you need?
I got no idea.
In fact, they're on clearance.
Got one like this. I mean, this thing's so crappy that whatever this white stuff is, I don't know if you can see that's coming out or not.
I think we're talking about two different styles.
Yeah. But I got this one. Got the other one here somewhere. I just set it down. I don't remember where I set it at. I know it's here. But that electric motor is shot, I think. I don't even know if the breaker is still any good or not. Or it doesn't have a circuit board. This thing doesn't even run on a circuit board. I don't even know if the thermostat's any good or not. Sounds like it might be. I think that's salvageable. I know I just got through setting that other part down. It's over here somewhere.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, from what I'm looking at, I mean, especially on an electric motor, it ain't gonna be worth it. Hey, money.
Hey, money. You sent money a link?
No, because usually he ain't
Okay.
wanting to do. He's got so much stuff going. But I sent him one just now. All he's got to do is check his messenger if he wants to come up. Let's see, who else?
Let me see what kind of photo cells they had there. If I remember what company it was. Because I was looking for some silicone wire.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, to go, for some test leads.
All right, sweetie. Like I said, I've got that one, and there's another one I've got for it over here. But
I looked at some wire I bought a couple years ago, and I said, "Damn, I thought I had some, but it's only red and black, and it's a zip cord." And sure enough, I had like oh crap, 100 feet, 150 feet of it on a spool, silicone, and I remember it was pricey.
yeah,
Silicone wires. That's 18 gauge too, I think. Or no, it's 16 gauge. 16 gauge. This is like 1,000 volts.
yeah. Well, right now I've got stuff. There's stuff inside there. I think a mud dauber got up in there and did a.
Probably.
Let's see what this crazy guy wants. What? I guess he wants big.
Let me check robots.com.
Cutthroat. Now, what'd you want to do a smart thing and go get that for? Did you do it for the fish, just for the halibut? Oh. Money, I'm about to get you bent over my knee and let Crystal spank you. Now, never mind. You might like that.
What caught my eye too is they got some nitro accessories.
We can't hear you if you're talking.
You muted.
I got strep throat and I've got the flu apparently.
Oh boy, that means no driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Apparently.
Get my tape measure out there when I'm 6 feet away from you.
Hey, 6%. Oh yeah, 6 feet away. There you go.
Well,
Anyway,
you're more like 1,300 miles. I think you're fine.
I'm at least 6 feet. I was at least 6 feet away from the microphone and the camera. Hey, Tar Heel. That's William. There's Renegade. Hey, 6%.
Yeah. Renegade. What's up?
But yeah, like I was just responding back on your comment, money is. I mean, this thing is probably 15, almost 20 years old. I bought it at Home Depot. Used it quite a bit, and it's just been sitting for about 7 years. And just like I said, just been sitting out there. So, figure why not get it out, I get it operational and everything, I could turn it on, run it, and it being 75,000 BTU, it's gonna heat this garage up nice, toasty, warm. I mean, I had it when I was living out there in the country. I had it inside of a 12 by 20. About 5 minutes after it was fired up, man, it nice and warm. I figured I'd do that, and yeah. Then once it got the garage here good and warm, I could just run this other little heater, and yeah, like I said, let that little diesel heater take over. Yep. Well, I tell you one thing, it makes it a lot easier when I get since I've got it figured out how to do that video editing. Get it loaded up, and then when when the camera doesn't want to let it splice together, sit there and get it all spliced together as one. So how's your throat, Money?
Well,
Yeah, you got a house full.
no, that was just Miss Money. Um, it's doing okay right now. I'm eating ice cream to cool it off. So that pharmacist told me an old trick: get vanilla ice cream and lots of it and cool it off. So
Yep.
that's what I'm doing. That and soup. So
Yep, that'll work.
I made me a pot of vegetable stew earlier, or vegetable soup, homemade, and I got a pot of that in there, and I'm going back and forth with them. Cold and hot, cold and hot.
Yeah, hot and cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else would be good? Would be some maybe like some tomato basil soup.
I put tomato paste in it with basil and thyme and everything else. So I kind of did like a tomato basil vegetable soup. So yeah,
Right.
I didn't follow a recipe. I did that concoction.
A little bit of that, and that sounds good. I'll put that in there too.
Pretty much mixed it all together and went voila soup.
That's about the way my soup mixtures go, or anything I cook.
I
If
don't go by recipe.
Yep.
No. No church tonight. Obviously, I'm not gonna take this to church and get everybody sick. And not working until Monday, so
Hey, Renegade, there's the link. You better grab it quick.
yeah, there's so I'm not grabbing not taking anybody, so now I'm off work till Monday, but it's just fine because I've already took 2 naps today, so
Well,
went to the ER at 10 o'clock this morning and we were out by 10:15. Never been in and out that quick in my life. As soon as I was filling out the paperwork, sitting in the waiting room, doctor comes out, goes, "What's wrong?" I said, "Sore throat, ears are hurting, had a fever, but I think it broke. Not sure what it is, but my boss said if it's not better by morning, go to the ER, which is why I'm here." He took one look, goes, I was like, Took one look, goes, "Strep throat, and we're going to check you for COVID. I doubt you have COVID, but I'm pretty sure you're about the last 200 people I saw this last week have is influenza. The only thing is you have strep throat on top of it. So you have the flu and strep throat."
dude, that ain't good.
They were triaging me, while triaging me and doing all the strep throat tests and everything. He was doing the discharge papers, and he's like, "Have a good day. Your medicine will be at your pharmacy." I was in and out in 15 minutes.
Dang.
That's fast.
That's why I got 2 new bottles over here. Now I got an amoxicillin and an naproxen. And I had a steroid, but it was only a one-time use, so I already took that, and that bottle's gone already. So,
Hey, Gleason.
because he said the steroid will kill anything throat-related within 48 hours. So
Yep.
he said your amoxicillin is for the it's just an antibiotic to kill all the infection of the flu and everything, your ear infection, everything else that's going on. So,
Yep.
Luckily, nothing's wrong with my nose. He said normally if your ears and your throat, normally your nose has got it. And nothing wrong with my nose. It's just ears and throat, and I don't think it was drainage. He said no, it doesn't sound like drainage. He said you would still be hurting back here right now. It's all right here. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. But had a good Christmas overall.
That'll work.
Yeah, got to see the grandbaby and everything before I got sick, so that was good. The grandbabies. Whew, I forgot I got two now. Man. Babies got spoiled like crazy. My son got what he wanted. Well, he got something better than he thought he wanted. He thought he was getting a Nintendo console. He ended up getting a laptop for Christmas.
Yeah.
He got an 8 gig, 1 terabyte i5 laptop.
Wow.
And Miss Money got a handgun and.
Oh, she got a quarter hole puncher.
Yes, she did.
How big a hole was it?
9 mil.
Okay.
And Miss Kiki got a new Guitar Hero game with a new guitar for her Wii that she'd been wanting for a long time. I made sure everybody got what they wanted. And then I got that's why you hear the click because now I have the Blue Yeti microphone is what I'm using now. This thing right here. So I got that, and but that was an early good. I got that early.
The Blue Yeti makes a microphone.
The Blue Yeti microphone. Yep.
Oh. Yeah, that's a different company than the Ice Chest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a blue, but it's this version, the Yeti.
Because I was going to say, I know about the Ice Chest. I know about the solar generators.
Yeah, Yeti is plain Yeti for the Ice Chest instead of Blue Yeti.
Yeah, this one's a Blue Yeti, and then I got.
Yeah, you showed us that one.
Yeah, and then
about a week ago, I think.
Yeah, I guess because I got it early. And then I got a thing for the car now that the people use for their phones that's mounted on the dash that they can put their phone on. Blah blah blah. I finally got one of those for Christmas.
Phone holder.
Yeah, new headphones.
Handless.
Yep.
And apparently there's some other stuff I'm getting that didn't make it in time for Christmas that we're waiting for the mail. I don't know what it is. And if NFL related, I'm assuming Vikings related is what I'm assuming, but I don't know. Which is funny. I've been keeping an eye. I've not really been able to watch the games, but I've been keeping an eye on the AFC and the NFC East. That's a lineup coming up. You got Dallas, the Eagles, you've got Vikings, you've got 49ers, you've got the Packers hoping for the hunt. You've got a couple of other who was it? The Bills, I think, hoping for the hunt. Maybe not the Bills. No, I don't think it was Bills.
Bills actually got their.
Who was it? Who was it? I know there was like 2 or 3 teams. It might have been the Titans, but it's really going to depend on I can't remember off the top of my head unless I go to Google and get the AFC and NFC in front of me. But I know it's I believe it's a Southern team.
Well, since
the Buccaneers.
Since the Titans wound up losing to the Texans and the Jaguars beat the Jets, that put the Jaguars up a number 1 seed or a number 1 spot for AFC South.
Right.
Hey, Crystal.
So the Bills, that's right. The Buffalo Bills are AFC East. They're at the top of the AFC East. Chiefs is who I was thinking. The AFC West. I forgot about the Bengals. And then the AFC South,
I forget who it is.
It's the Jaguars. It's the Jaguars and the Titans that are still neck and neck because they're 7 and 8 right now, depending on who's going to do what.
Right.
One team only lost 2 games this year. I forget who.
Eagles and Cowboys are still fighting to see who's going to clinch the division. Well, the Eagles are 13-2 and the Cowboys are 11-4, but neither one is clinched. 49ers.
Cowboys did what?
We've clinched. We've clinched the North. Cowboys and Eagles. Cowboys are 11-4. Eagles are
Oh,
13
hell, they doing
but
good.
but the Cowboys have not clinched, and the Eagles haven't clinched yet with 2 more games left. And the Buccaneers, Panthers, and Saints are still for the NFC South. They're still neck and neck on it.
Now, what about the Vikings? They're up there.
12-3 is where we're at.
Yeah.
The only one that one of the first ones we lost to were the Cowboys, where they spanked us something. Figured 49-3, I think it was. That wasn't
What's the
even a
Bucks
game.
doing?
I thought
7-8.
Yeah,
Oh,
the Bucks.
boy.
down in the bill.
Bucks ain't doing nothing, man.
But unfortunately for the NFC South, they're top. You got the Buccaneers at 7-8. You got the Panthers and the Saints at 6-9, and you got the Falcons at 5-10. So the Buccaneers are ahead in the NFC South.
Damn. Not even 500% average. Not even
Nope.
50-50. Half. Didn't even win half.
And
Okay?
for us,
they top. Damn.
and for us, for the wild card is between the Lions and the Packers because they're both 7-8. Which I don't know what happened to the Packers this year. We're normally Packer standards, and Packer standards are normally where we're at this year. I don't know what happened.
I'm sorry. Baby girl is sitting here trying to figure out where she's going, and she's literally right there.
And just like the Bills are normally where the Patriots are, and the Patriots are 7-8, the Bills are 12-3. They flip flop too, so it's a heck of a year.
Yep.
Yeah,
so-
usually the Saints are way ahead and in the playoffs. Almost every year they go to the playoffs. This year, I don't know what happened.
A team. It's just like was it the Bengals or the Browns? Who's it? Bengals or Browns? See,
The Browns aren't even going.
the Bengals. The Bengals are 11-4. The Baltimore Ravens are 10-5. I mean, that's crazy. They're normally a team that are average at best. No offense to them, because usually the Steelers. The Steelers are usually, by now, the Steelers would have clinched the AFC North. That's ridiculous. I don't know.
I'll be right back. Got to go lean on the dock.
These
Hey,
next
Shelley?
2 games.
Ain't seen you in here in a minute.
Hey, Shelly.
Scott, that's us. We've been to the Super Bowl twice and lost both times. So, honestly, the way the Vikings are playing, I'm going to predict we're going to get up to the NFC conference, and then we're going to lose the NFC championship because normally the Vikings, even if they get a big head on their shoulders, they just choke. I'm not expecting to get to the NFC conference is going to be a whoop whoop for us because normally by the second wild card or the second playoff game,
Baby girl.
all right, we're going home.
Who was it that I know Minnesota. They won up. Was that one game they played? And what was it? Where Diggs wound up catching that one pass there at the end for the go-ahead score.
Right.
And that was what heading into
I'm
the
sorry
season.
about that, Shirley.
Yeah, because the Cowboys beat us. I'm sorry, 40-3. The 49ers beat us 17-7, and the Raiders somehow beat us 26-20. The way the 49ers, yeah, but the way the Raiders are playing, they're not even in the thought of a wild card hunt anymore. So I don't know how we lost against them. But the Cowboys and the 49ers, yeah, those are 2 games that, that was just better teams won. Whatever. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Shelly. That's not good.
But
Oh, she wants her belly rubs.
Now, did you see what Shelly said? Damn.
Yeah.
so, but that's I don't know. I'm surprised.
Well, I know the biggest upset this past weekend was the Texans beating the Titans there in Tennessee.
Yeah, that was because that's only the second game you guys have won.
And he's sitting in here, and he's out in the garage, and he's going back and forth to the garage, and he's yes, and I'm like, well, they did a good thing.
Yep.
Hey, Brian.
And the weird thing about it is, the first game they wound up winning was against Jacksonville, and we got to play Jacksonville next.
Trying to see if there's any.
Oh man, Shelly, I am so sorry.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
not good.
I didn't know that the New York Giants and the Commanders tied one game.
I'm glad that he's got it taken care of. I'm just sorry that it.
And
He
the
lost
Colts and
his
the
leg.
Texans tied it. Who'd you tie a game with?
Indy.
Uh,
The very first game of the year between Houston and Indianapolis was a tie.
There were bricks put up in there. Mater and Cajun and the rest of us could beat the Bills.
Probably.
you got to. And well, let's see what you'll do on week 17 because you play the Indianapolis again.
Yeah, I know.
Scott's also saying a high school team could beat the Vikings. So
I don't know. Yeah, normally every year I would say you're right. This year, I
Probably
don't know.
not.
They've gone up against some teams, and the only ones that have beat us is even the was the 49ers.
In Oakland.
Yeah,
Or
and
Las
even
Vegas.
the Eagles didn't. Even the Eagles didn't beat us. And they're number one.
oh,
So I
So
don't know.
you're a Vikings fan, Money?
Oh, through and through.
I got a buddy of mine. He's from down here. I was raised with him, and he moved up to St. Paul. You know, around the Twin Cities up there. And he's a Saints fan. You know, but he's a Vikings fan also because he's been in that state for years. Okay.
oh yeah.
But he's a Vikings fan only until they play the Saints.
Yeah,
Then he's a Saints fan.
it's like in Oklahoma with my dad. He was a Sooners fan until they played the Cowboys. Then he switched to the Cowboys.
My wife is a
When I was
Steelers.
living in Alabama, I was an Auburn fan. Okay, War Eagle. Only until they played LSU though.
Then
My wife
LSU
is
won.
a Steelers and a Ravens fan, and it is a possibility that we could play, if it all goes right, Vikings Ravens Super Bowl. Nobody wants to be at the Maniac's house if that happens.
Nope, I'm not coming over.
Now, for me, everybody knows, you know, my team is the Texans. But I will put it like this: there's only one other team I like, and that's the Lions. I will
Damn it.
support them
Sorry,
every
guys.
single year.
In the late '90s,
Hey,
the Cheeseheads, okay, Green Bay, they went to the Super Bowl and they lost. I had some friends of mine that was living in Grand Chenier. They've been over there for years, but they are dedicated cheeseheads. And they had their hats on, and I had $100 bet with each of them guys. I was making good money back then. I had $100 bet that Minnesota was going to lose. And they lost. I forget who they played against, but they lost that Super Bowl. And they ran everybody. One or two people were kind of rubbing it in, you know. And I'm like thinking to myself, man, y'all don't do that. You know, don't do that. Don't rub it in. Y'all don't know these guys that well. They ran everybody off.
Yep.
Doug even almost threatened to run his wife off. But them boys there, they were huge cheeseheads, okay? Packer fans. And they didn't like, they were poor, sore losers, put it that way, big time. I never did get my money out of them. Never did.
Well, did y'all see what the title of tonight's stream is?
That's the only way I could run to the end zone, Scott, is jumping on a go-kart.
Like I said, did y'all see what the title of tonight's stream is?
Oh, yeah, Hemi sub day.
Yep. You know what that means, right?
Well, I know what a Hemi is, and I know, but I don't know about Hemi sub day.
That means I want getting 426 subs.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 426.
426 Hemi, okay.
Renegade knew what it meant.
I remember you had 420 just a couple of days ago.
Yep. That was Monday. Monday had 420. Now I'm up to 426.
Yeah, a couple of days ago would be Monday. Oh, I got
All right.
information for you on the photo cells. It wasn't the size I was looking at. It was the milliwatts on these photo cells, and these are PC mounted anyway. Which it doesn't matter. You can still heat shrink them, you know.
Yeah.
But they only go to so many. I don't know the specification, technical specs on yours.
I got no idea. Because like I said, this is one here, and no, it's shot inside of there. And there's another one.
Does it have any info on the outside jacket?
Nothing. It's all
It's
that.
bleached?
It's all bleached out. Yeah. And I've got that, and there's the other one.
All right, guys. The kids are watching a movie. I'm gonna jump off of here so it doesn't cause
All
any
right.
disruptions.
All right.
Yeah. Here's the other one.
Is that a regulator?
No, it's another photo sensor.
Oh, but that one's on the board though.
No, it's on a metal bracket that mounts to the back of the burner.
Oh, okay. It looked like a little skinny PC board at first.
No, like I said, this thing doesn't have any doesn't have PC boards.
Yeah, but if you can get the specs on that, and I can get one with because I got breadboards over here. I can make you up a breadboard. All you got to do is get some standoffs and bolt it. It would be the same as that.
Yeah, but this thing's like riveted on there.
Well, it don't matter. Knock the rivets out off the whatever it riveted to, and drill the holes out to what you need.
No, I didn't see that, Renegade. Appreciate that. Yeah, but no, this sensor here, it's riveted to this metal bracket.
Yeah, like I said, I wish you had the specs on it. But I could make you one like that because I got PC boards over here. I can make that size or just
You can
pop
make
one in half. Yeah, I got boards that big. Okay, I can just slice them in half and put your photo sensors on them. And
okay, but this is on a metal bracket.
yeah, I know. I see that.
Yeah, that's
But you
what
can
I'm saying.
screw the PC board to the metal bracket because everything's separate.
Yeah, well, I'd have to drill out these rivets, and these are steel rivets too.
Don't matter. But anyway, I still don't have the specs on it, so it don't look like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I said, to me, it's not worth it.
What do the photo cells? Why do they have photo cells on a heater?
What they do is,
In case the flame goes out, it'll turn everything off.
Yep, that's what they're doing. They're looking for the light and everything.
Okay.
So if they don't see light, they're going to turn everything off.
Safety matter. Okay.
Right, because say in case it's you don't want that heater sitting there running, and it runs out of fuel and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why it shuts off.
Right. What was that? A diesel torpedo heater?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Gabby. Say hi, Gabby, to everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi. You give me here. Come over here.
That's supposed to come apart, but I don't see.
Hi.
Hello.
That's my great niece, Riley. When Gabby comes over, Riley comes over.
Yes.
You get one, you get both.
Yeah.
2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
No, Tommy, they call it a kerosene heater. It's a kerosene forced air heater. So the way it works, I don't have everything set up on it. Let me get the camera turned a little bit more. Damn, someone letting off fireworks already.
Boy, they've been popping off some big, huge artillery shells over here. I mean, loud. I'm talking about loud, like 4th of July fireworks at the park. You know, the professional fireworks. They making them things bigger and bigger every year.
But this is the burner itself, okay? So you've got the injector that's sitting right here and everything, and it's got the air pressure from the air pump forcing the diesel fuel or kerosene out the nozzle. Then you've got a couple of photo cells that are looking at everything, and then you've got an igniter. And that igniter, it heats up and it's burning that diesel fuel, but you got a fan behind here that's forcing the air everything through here also to make it really get good and hot. And that one there is 75,000 BTU heater.
Sure. That
Yeah,
thing making some noise.
it does make some noise for sure. Yeah, but
Yeah,
like I
I know.
said,
I know what 100 BTU sounds like from 80,000 BTUs. Sounds like on my water heater. I could hear
yeah,
it from inside the house, and it's
yep,
outside in a separate room. Well, I mean, that building is attached to the house. When I
right.
built it, we attached it to my house. But it's just right, but it is outside in another room.
But that's the thing about it, Tommy, is uh, yeah. I mean, this thing about 50, at least 15 years old, but it's not worth me going and getting everything for it. Like I said, the photo cells, the igniter, and stuff like that. And if that motor is shot and everything, which it feels like it, because it doesn't spin over real easy. I mean,
Oh,
I found one. Those things are like about 150 bucks.
just a motor?
Yep. I mean, they're all, most of your diesel or kerosene heaters are all about the same. They all have the same kind of parts and everything. Um, let me look again. Oh,
Well, I'll be dog. On this company I'm looking for, your photo cells and stuff,
yeah.
it's got DeWalt motors on them. They got the 36-volt hammer drill motor,
Huh.
replacement motor. They got the DeWalt 14.4 volt old, and it's emphasized old style drill motor. And then they got a 14.4 old style gearbox.
Huh.
Well, I'll be dog. I saw that early, and I forgot to click on motors, because I saw it in another section.
Right.
Well, I'll be damn. $70 for that motor,
That's not bad.
but it did stress old style, so
Yeah.
might be the good one.
Yeah. Well, like I said, for what I was finding as far as parts and everything, it's not going to be worth it. No, Tommy, it's sitting on a 5-gallon fuel tank. So what it does is that on the back of the motor, on the back of the electric motor, let me grab it real quick. But anyways, on the back of this motor, you got the fan right here. It's facing towards the front, and then back here in the very back, there's some vanes in here. As this is spinning, so is this, and it's creating air pressure, and it's coming out. Oh,
That looked like a good motor right there.
no, it doesn't spin fast enough. But anyways, on the back of this plate and everything is sealed up, but up inside, what it does is creates all that air pressure, and
It sucks the kerosene up.
well, what it does is it goes over to the nozzle. So here's the nozzle, okay? So what it's doing is having the air coming up through here and going across, and then this nozzle here, or this tube here, it's actually going down in the fuel tank.
And so it's your pickup.
Right, it's
Gotcha.
picking up that diesel and everything, or kerosene, and squirting out the nozzle. And like I say, you got the igniter heating it up, getting it ignited, but you got the fan forcing all the air over it also.
So you plugged in that motor, with it being out of the unit like that?
No, I haven't done anything with it, but I can spin it over.
Oh, it needs some oil bad.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think the motor is shot because that should spin over. I should be able to sit there and it should say spinning.
Oh yeah.
Right.
The bushings got hot more than likely, or it needs oil bad.
Well, maybe, but like I said, we're trying to find all the parts and everything to fix it. It's not going to be worth the money. I probably spend about the same amount of money as far as what it cost me to go buy another one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying there. So that's why to me it's scrap metal. I mean, I could take this thing apart. You know, I could just take it over and scrap it out. It's tin. So, I mean, I didn't know what kind of shape it was in until I started looking at it and getting taken apart, and I started seeing how everything was on it. And it's like, nope, nope, nope.
Oh, what you talking about, Renegade? You can have a couple of regular light bulbs on in that room to keep it from freezing. Oh, you mean in that yeah, but what's bad about it is if the water freezes for that 4 or 5 day freeze we had, and that PEX pipe going up to the supply and then coming out. But Mel, all the lights I got, they don't put out heat.
What's up, 710?
You'll play hell trying to find some regular incandescents. I found some the other day, but they were only, Missy found some, but they were only 60 watt or 40 watt. I do need a 100 watt true incandescent. Not the energy saver, something with the filaments from a dim bulb tester. I got to build soon. What's up, 710? Tommy.
But yeah, like I said, I'll strip this down, see what parts I can save and everything. I mean, now if I get lucky, I may go out to my local scrap yard and see if I can maybe find, one sitting out there. I mean, if they've got one sitting out there, that might be where I get lucky at to find another one that's got some parts on it that's still good, but there's stuff on it that's gotten bad.
They got a little secondhand store over here in town. This guy owns, and he buys. People bring stuff in, sell it to him real cheap, and he resells it, or he'll go around and go to these other places because he's got new stuff in there too.
Right.
He buys that overstock stuff. But he, from what Johnny told me, he was there the other day because that's across the side street from that secondhand store. There's a body shop, and he was talking with the body shop owner for Aaron's truck, and he went in that little store because he was, he does that sometimes, goes around shopping, just looking. That's all he'll do, just look. And if he sees something that he wants, he'll buy it.
Right.
Oh yeah, heat lamps. But it was worth it just to what I did, Renegade. It was worth it to stay up and because I don't want to shut my water off. It was worth it to stay up because we needed water to cook with for Christmas Day. My daughter took a bath every day, so it didn't matter how cold it was. She jumped in the tub. Hell, she could have jumped in freezing water. It didn't matter because the heaters were off in here, and it was cold in here, and she was comfortable. She loves the cold. I used to love the cold too when I was young, but not no more. Anyway, Johnny told me that little secondhand store, they had some space heaters in there with the chimneys for like $30.
Damn.
Natural gas heaters with the chimneys in them.
Huh. Well, like I said, for me, this thing ain't worth it.
You got natural gas in there? I made it.
Do what?
You got natural gas in there?
And where?
In that shop?
Nope.
No? Okay. What's your dry running? Electric?
The dryer is electric, yeah.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, the only gas I got out here is what comes out of my exhaust.
Yeah, I never shut my water off. I just kept running it every now and then. Cold side first in the bathroom. Couple minutes, shut that off, run the hot side. Shut that off. Flush the toilet, come in the kitchen over here, turn the cold water on. Sit down, do whatever I'll do on the computer at the time, and then get up, shut the cold off, put the hot on. Get all the water circulating in all the pipes.
Yeah, but right now, like I said, I was just figuring, I just had this run for maybe another month or so. Because other than that, it just, won't be that much longer. The warm weather is going to be coming back. But I figure, I can set this thing up, and like when I'm out here doing some other work, say on the other side, it would definitely keep the garage good and warm.
Yeah.
And so say like Monday or Tuesday, I could be, or Monday or Wednesday, I could be out here and I could run that thing and it'll keep the garage warm. And then say if I'm doing a live stream or on someone's like Renegade or something like that, I can shut that one off, turn this little diesel heater on, and just
Yeah.
enough to keep this area warm.
He was tearing apart a kerosene torpedo heater.
Yeah, I had that one for about 710. I was just gonna try and see if I get it working to, you know, extra for out here in the garage, and it's like, now, with finding everything wrong with it, it ain't worth trying to get fixed.
I don't blame you, Tommy. Ladder up upstairs. Oh, but LED bulbs will outlast.
Yep.
Now, I'm not talking about the pound store LED bulbs. Not from the pound store. From, you got to get a pricey one. Because the pound store, those are made a little cheaper. A lot cheaper. But you can fix them. I got one I got up there I'm going to fix. You just pop the globe off of it. You just pop it out. And a capacitor went out in it. That's all. Or one of the LED bulbs. Pop the bulb off, short that circuit right there, and put the globe back on and pop it back in the socket.
Yep.
Man, I used to go through incandescents a lot. Because this house got some, it ain't the greatest wiring, put it that way. It's safe, but it would blow incandescent lights a lot, especially that lamp I got on top of the dryer for the bathroom. Before I put my LED lights in the ceiling, the strips, 4-foot strips, and I was going through bulbs like crazy.
Yep.
Put them LED bulbs, only 2 inside of 5 years went out, and that was the dollar store LED bulbs.
Yeah. But like like I said, I'm just gonna scrap this thing out. I'm not. It's not even worth it. Because I mean, this thing's all gotten rusty. There's a mud dauber nest up inside there I can't get to, and
Damn, 20
in there.
710's got 23 feet ceilings in that room. Damn. Man, that's hell to warm up. I mean, it'll warm the top up, but it'll be cold at the bottom. Unless you got a ceiling fan in there blowing the hot air down on you.
Yep.
The E-ballast goes in them. Yeah. Ah. And Tommy won't be paying €8 for a Philips bulb.
Damn. I don't blame him.
No, I don't know. For $8, I can get 5 bulbs.
Yep.
Or 4 bulbs, $2 a piece, and those are the good ones. It's just a capacitor that goes out in those bulbs, or a LED light.
And that's just you go to Walmart and buy
them. LED bulbs?
Yep.
Yeah, sure can.
Yep. Go to Walmart, buy a 4-pack, or you can buy a 8-pack of them for less than $20.
They usually run about $2 to $3 a piece. The bulb.
Now I remember
when you buy them in packs, that's what I mean. If you buy one by itself, oh no, those things are $4.
Well, I know that when you LED bulbs first came out, probably 20-something years ago, over at Home Depot, each one was running about $40 to $50 a piece.
Yeah.
And the guy was telling me, he says, don't buy them now because guarantee you that with the technology and everything, in a few years, they're going to be cheaper. Sure enough, yeah, they dropped. I was like, nope. But like I said, I got these lights here from Harbor Freight, and these are those Braun 4-foot LED lights for what, $20 a piece, and they're putting out some good light.
Paid $14 for mine at Walmart. I've been having them in the house now for been a while.
Now the ones I've got here on this side, those are all the ones that the linkable.
Yeah.
Light. And I wish I'd gotten more of them. Unfortunately, I started off with the kind you can't link.
I got one of them that doesn't have a switch on it. A pull chain.
Right.
I got two of them that don't have a pull chain. I got one with a pull chain, and that one's linkable.
All the ones I've got
linkable.
here, all the ones I've got here, I can turn off with the pull chain. But I mean, I've got them turned on that way with just regular light switch. Now, the only one I don't have wired in for the light switch is the one right above me here. So, I mean, if I want, I can turn every single light off here in the garage, and I've got this one.
Yeah. How cold is it where you at? Notice your sheets are up. It's I mean, how warm is it? It got up to 73 or 4 today.
I don't know. I know that sun's going down and it's gotten warmer. Or it's gotten cooler, I mean. It's saying 65 right now.
That's what mine's saying.
Yep.
65. It ain't gonna get no colder than that.
We'll drop a little bit. By 11, let's say by 11 o'clock, it's supposed to be down like 62.
Oh yeah. I think it's 65, 65, 65. Oh, 64 at midnight. And then back to 65 at 1 in the morning. Tomorrow, 74 for the high tomorrow. But you got
for us, it's supposed to be
Friday.
It's be 61 degrees at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Friday, it's supposed to get up right at 80. That's a big difference from 22 the other day for the high.
Yep.
But we got that 5-letter word coming. Storm.
Yeah, we ain't got that. But
yeah, it's gonna hit y'all too. That bad severe weather. It's gonna be over Dallas and all that. It's coming from the west. Huh. It's almost tomorrow. It'll be almost to y'all or right to y'all. Y'all gonna have south winds, strong south winds. That's gonna get hot tomorrow for y'all. Warmer, put it that way.
Well, I'm not sure.
Friday it might be over y'all, and then Saturday the big storms will come out.
Huh?
Is that guy? I think you had said the guy's name that weather guy on YouTube. His name's POW something. POW. It comes out every day with a video, or twice a day.
We got 19% chance of rain tomorrow.
Scott said it's going to be cold Saturday in Texas.
69 degrees with a low of 54. Shut up, Ed. Yeah, Friday it's going to be 65, low of 45. Saturday, 69, low of 54. And then we're going to be at 75 for the high on the 1st and 64 on the low. But tomorrow, we've only got 19% chance of rain. We've got 6% chance on Friday. Saturday's the other 6%. We got more chance of a rain on the 1st. And that's it. The highest percent chance of rain is going to be Sunday. So I don't see it being cold Saturday here.
Oh, yeah, I was saying earlier when backstage, I was looking at some silicone wire, and hell, I ended up finding a spool of it that I had. I ordered some test leads, not test leads. Yeah, it's test leads, no wires on them, but not multimeter leads.
Right.
J hooks, J hooks that you press in about 2.5 inches long. You press in the top, wire goes through a separate hole, and then you squeeze it, and the little J hook comes out the end of it. It's for IC chips and stuff.
Yeah. 710 saying they're getting some rain tomorrow. Oh, he's doing a layover in Texas, going to bring some cold. Nah, it ain't gonna. We ain't gonna have it. You might be having that cold weather there in the terminal, but you ain't gonna bring it here.
Right.
Now you may be taking it to Florida. That's right. He's going back home, I think.
Going back home.
I don't remember if he's going back home or if he's going. No, he's going back to Florida.
Yeah, he's got to be going to Florida because he was at his house Monday night.
Yeah. So he can be taking that cold all the way over there to Jacksonville. That way he can share it with Renegade.
Damn, they go way out the way for a layover.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean,
instead of straight down, boom. Now they're going
yep,
at a 45-degree angle almost, 40 degrees to Texas, then to Florida.
Yep, that makes no sense. Hey, Renegade, you can have all that cold weather that Briggs is going to be bringing.
He's going down. He's going down to south to Florida though. Yeah. Southport.
Well, he can leave it on his way down. I mean, Jacksonville's up there at the north. He can just leave it there and keep going. Just drop it off like Santa. Oh. You know, his great niece is back in Florida.
Yeah.
I don't understand why going from New York, they got to come into Texas for a layover and then head out over there to Florida.
That's just the way their flight plans work. Just like our mail runs. Our mail something to Abbeville. It goes to Baton Rouge first.
Yeah.
Then it goes to from Baton Rouge. I don't know if it goes to the Lafayette post office, then to Erath, or from Baton Rouge to the Erath. I don't know.
What's up, Anthony?
But everything I mail off goes to Baton Rouge first. That's my hub. That's my post office. Trucks pick up the mail, and then they stop at a couple more post office heading east. And then all that mail too, that's all going to Baton Rouge through that hub there and through them machines to sort it out. Zip codes where it goes from there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of funny because being talking about something like that, that reminds me of a couple of things. One is I'd ordered something from J.C. Penney over here in Waxahachie, which is like 14 miles away. They sent me a postcard saying, hey, I had up until a certain time to get it picked up. Otherwise, it was going to get sent back. Because I got no notification that it was there. Okay? So I got the postcard and everything. I looked at it, and the date they said they were going to send it back was the day before. I'm going, man, they're late getting it to me. I looked at it. It had a Houston post stamp on it. So that postcard had gone all the way down to Houston and then back all the way up here instead of going through Dallas and everything over to me. Now, the other thing was when Money wound up sending me the that $100 bill, he winds up sending it and everything. Why in the hell it went all the way out to Atlanta, Georgia, and then coming back here? I still don't understand.
Yeah.
That's something I never did understand.
Hey, Chef Scott. Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, what's up, Shade Tree? You don't need cable extensions? Is that what you're trying to say, Anthony?
Yep, they don't need it.
Let's pause the game for a minute, okay? You guys will come dance for me. It's no big deal.
All right, so I don't know who you're talking to on that as far as making a trip.
Probably Chef Shade Tree, Chef Scott. He's still in Florida.
Ah. Yep. Yeah, he's still down there in Florida. He's probably waiting to for that weather to warm up before he heads back north. All right, that's good, Anthony.
Man, I'm getting sleepy.
Drink more coffee.
I drank 2 pots today.
Drink a third.
And I took a nap earlier, hour and a half nap earlier.
All right, William, that's good to know you're still there. But yeah, like I said, I was kind of hoping I had this thing that way I could run it. We do have some, cool weather, especially in the mornings when it's cooler. Warm up the garage, get some work done. Damn, 73 degrees in Florida. We're talking about coffee and Renegade's gotta go get more. I know I need to get some more here soon. But now one thing I want to do is the side over here. I don't know if y'all can see the curtain. Turn the camera a little bit more. But you see how that the sheet and everything is over here moving. That's because I got so much of the side of the garage over there. It's got so many cracks and everything in it. It's allowing all that wind to come through. Because this garage is not sealed up. That's the main reason why I got these sheets up to help block some of the wind. And keep the cold and everything out. What I want to do is I got some of them boards I was getting from work, and they're only 16 inches long. I figure, I can take, since I got that table saw, I'll sit there and I'll just rip them right in half and get that staple gun I've got, staple Harbor Freight. I'll put them boards and everything up, but I'll put that plastic and everything up underneath it. That way it'll go along the wall and get it all the way, on each wall stud.
Hey, Mater, that's them ends I was talking about.
Yep.
Something like that, but a lot better quality than these.
Yeah.
These are on some test equipment I got. That's a BNC jack. That goes in an oscilloscope.
Right.
Or a frequency counter. Or a signal generator. About 3 foot long, but they got these two ends on it. But these little thing comes in handy on small parts.
Oh yeah.
Hook them to. But I ordered a 10-pack of these that was way better quality. And I got them from China. AliExpress for like $6. So if you pay something like this, but I checked out the specs on them. You get something like that for $6 something. It's high quality because Amazon sells these cheap ones for $1 a piece. No, more than that. $2 a piece. And then I ordered the banana plug ends, the stackables. Or were they stacked? Yeah, they were stackables. Where I could piggyback.
Yeah, one thing I was just looking on here. I mean, I can get me a Dynaglow 3000 BTU heater, and it's like $218.
Yeah, but you got that one. Winter's gonna be over with.
Yeah.
Couple months.
Oh yeah.
Months.
It's like
hope.
right. Now, if I need that fuel nozzle, it's like $32. Like I said, yeah. Now the motor itself, $151.
Cool.
Yeah,
Damn.
just for a motor, $151.
That is a special little motor though, because of the fins on the back.
Yep. Well, it's because you've got it where the fan blade hooks up on the front, but it's also got that special thing on the back where the for your air pump to bolt to.
Right.
You've got that on there too.
Tar Heel.
And I don't even know what the fuel filter is on it. It's probably in the tank somewhere.
What's the Tar Heel state? North Carolina or South Carolina?
Don't get me lying.
I know Tar Heel from somewhere.
Yep.
Probably here. North Carolina.
Ah.
I've seen him around a few times. Yeah, I seen earlier he said, "Hey Cajun, it's me, mon ami." I don't know his real name though.
Yeah, like I say, I'm looking at eBay and everything right now for parts, and I'm going. I mean, yeah, I can find them, but they're not. You know, for everything. I mean, I'm finding the heaters themselves, and I'm going for the price of what it's going to cost me for another one. Man, this is going to be cheaper just to, go buy another one and everything. And
Oh, William. Oh, okay. You didn't say that earlier, William. William I.
yeah. Oh, you didn't remember that? He said that the other night.
I sure don't.
Yeah, because you were talking about because he said he's getting into the flying the drones and everything.
He's been into that. He built his own drone. And
Right.
I'm talking about a man-made drone for him to sit in and operate. That's you. No, never mind. That's not him. That's not him. I'm thinking of UFO. No, William is the coax guy. He works at a coax company.
Yeah. Well,
but
okay,
no, I don't remember. He said that's probably that one night I jumped out early because there's too much noise in here or something.
Yeah. But a drone is not it's operated by a person. A drone is, controlled by remote control.
I know, but my buddy UFO Space Rangers,
Right.
he built a drone that he sits in. It's got 4 propellers on it, and it took him, I don't know how long to build this thing, a few years.
Yeah.
It got him off the ground, but it needs more powerful motors in it, I think.
Yeah.
He did the engineering on it for how much thrust, horsepower with horsepower motors, and I don't know if he just stopped when he got off the ground or, not go too high. There's something else he needs to do to it. I know that. And a buddy of mine used to have a hovercraft, a hover boat,
Right.
and a fan on the bottom, in the middle, and he had a fan on the back. He would rent that to Slimco, because it's Slimco Electric down there where he's at, for the marshes, because they got power lines, high lines in the marshes out there, and they ain't no way to get to them but with an airboat or that hydrocraft, and he would rent it to them cheap because they'd rent it a lot of times. No drive-through. Never know what you're gonna get at the window.
We had that problem at drive-through at that place,
Getting the
and
wrong stuff.
not getting what we ordered.
Wrong stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, one night didn't feel like getting out and going there, and had DoorDash drop
Oh
it off.
boy.
And because I had some things I was doing, and it's like didn't want to take, it was going to take me some time to get through with what I was working on. So figure, okay, fine, do DoorDash. Yeah, it's worth it, a little bit, whatever it costs for that. Driver gets there, we didn't get the whole order. They didn't complete the whole order, and wound up going back over there, and they even totally screwed it up. And it's like, really? And for one thing, we didn't even get our drinks that we ordered.
Dang.
And then there was a couple other items that they didn't even have in the bag. So that's one thing that really got me. It's like, I am not using DoorDash if their driver cannot double check, see what the order is to make sure everything is there.
It's not his job to do that. It's the because he don't work for Taco Bell.
Right.
He's contracted. But it's the Taco Bell employee because he's not supposed to open that bag.
No, but I mean, if knowing he's supposed to have 2 drinks and everything, then yeah.
I don't know if he really knows that.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
they just give it to him. They give it to him, and he brings it in the car in the front seat, and goes to your house.
But I mean, the order wasn't complete, so by the time he showed up, I was done with everything I was doing, and it's like I wound up calling him up, and I went over there. I was showing them a new one. Like, how dumb have you got to be, I guess, to work here and you can't read the damn computer screen to read what it's saying, what you need to order, fill this order? I mean,
I went to Taco Bell, it was almost $5 for a chalupa.
Yeah, well, all I know is I was making sure every single employee there knew of their incompetence of working there. Plain and simple.
I get emails from Taco Bell on these combo boxes.
Right.
You can get different names for them, but one time it was a nacho fries box, had a chalupa, a steak chalupa, which is not on the menu by itself as a regular chalupa. they call them Supremes, but it's ground meat.
Right.
But the nacho fries box comes with a steak chalupa, a burrito, and a soft taco with a deluxe soft taco or hard taco, whatever, or
Taco,
soft. You could swap out stuff,
right.
and it's
Taco
still the
Supreme.
same price.
It's Taco
And
Supreme.
and a burrito plus a drink, and it's $7.99 or $6.99. But now that's a good deal. Okay, 2 people can eat on that. Me and Missy can eat on that.
Nope. I could eat.
Now, the chalupa's almost $5 by itself, and they got a steak chalupa in there, plus another deluxe taco, plus a big old 5-layer burrito with all kind of. It looks good on the picture, but
Yeah.
then your nacho fries and 2 drinks. I mean, a drink, not 2 drinks, a drink.
Well, I know that one thing they've got right now, or they did have, I don't know if they still have it, but it was those their new fries that they've got out. Crystal and I, we both got one. They're good. And I think they got sour cream, they got guacamole and everything on them. But I wound up getting. I told them I needed. I forget what combo it was, but it's a burrito supreme combo because it comes with the burrito supreme, taco supreme, and a drink. And I always add an extra burrito supreme to it. And then,
Man, that's $10 or $11 for that.
something like that.
Okay.
But anyways, actually no, it's about 9.
Okay.
But placed, told Crystal told him what Crystal wanted, got that all done, and then of course the drinks, and she didn't get her drink, I didn't get mine, and there was a couple of items in there that weren't even in there. So, but like I said, because of all that, I went up going over there, showed them on my phone what the order and everything was, the order number, and it took them. The thing that really got me was it was about 6 or 7 minutes me standing there at the counter waiting to place an order, and you got a person at the drive-through window knowing I'm there, and they're too stupid enough to say, "Hey, we got customer at the counter." It's like, really? You cannot let someone else know you've got a customer standing there instead of standing there and keeping your mouth shut, seeing I'm standing over there. That is not good customer.
Business. Right. They
But
probably
they
spit in your food. If you chewed them out that bad, they probably spit in it.
They better not have, because they want to remaking the whole order and everything.
You
So
can't tell.
But they want to redoing the whole thing. So, I mean, Chris and I, we had some good food. I mean, we actually ate when I went over and got picked up and everything, and the rest of it was all sitting in the fridge. We ate that the next day. But it's like that them over there at that Taco Bell. It's all them damn, young kids and everything that they don't want to listen. They can't read. That's the biggest problem. That's why Chris and I, we don't like going over to the Whataburger over here, because we go in there and it takes them forever to get the orders right, and they don't even do that. Hell, we can go into the Denny's to get it right. We'll go over to Waffle House, IHOP, almost any of the other places around. We get the orders correct. Taco Bell or Whataburger, forget it. Haven't had a problem at Jack in the Box yet. Better not.
Oh man, when I was down in Bay Cliff, down there in San Leon, they had a Jack in the Box right there at Bay Cliff on that highway 146.
Yeah.
Man, You know, 'cause we didn't have no Jack in the Boxes here in Louisiana. They had them in Texas though. They had them all over. But that one in Bay Cliff, oh, them chili fries or whatever it was, chili cheese fries. Man, I would eat up on that. I don't think I ever had a burger from there because I would order everything else. You know, them little specialty things.
Yep. They've got some different. I like their what is it, the double bacon burger they've got, some kind. I don't remember what they call it, but that one's good.
Oh, I don't doubt they were good. I just didn't eat them. I don't remember ordering a burger. Put it that way. I might have, but don't remember. I just remember them chili cheese fries at Jack in the Box. Man, and then something else. I forgot what else, but that was my main. About twice a week, I'd get that.
Yeah, I'll get the. I say now, my main thing I get from Jack in the Box, that's gonna be them tacos. Usually get about 8 of them, 8 or 10.
Damn, and you eat them all?
Yeah.
It's small.
Oh no, they ain't that
Yeah.
small, but they're good and filling. I'll sit there and eat them all. And I get that.
Oh, man.
I get that. I can't, like I said, I can't remember what the bacon burger is that they've got. They've got one of those.
I know they were priced real reasonable over there because you know it's not in Houston. You know, it's a way out. You know, it's on the North Shore of Galveston Bay Cliff. You know,
Right.
so it's a little small town, and they were cheap. It was like I don't know, $2.50 for $3 for those chili cheese fries. I think $3.50 something like that.
Not bad.
A burger probably $2.50, $3. Oh, excuse me.
And I'm not gonna go for delivery.
Oh, William, send me an email, William in case the other Williams in here. I got two Williams that come in my channels, my streams. William which want to meet, and then the other William that is just plain. I deal with a company for certain things, and they don't they kind of specialize in robotics and drones, and they have good prices on the stuff that I get. They cheaper, and it's all quality stuff. It's not no cheap Zhang Hao or Chung Fu or whatever.
Yeah. Well, Shade Tree, the only reason it doesn't get messed up, you're serving it for one, so if you had someone else that was going to be eating, they might
Yeah.
complain about the order getting wrong.
Or it tastes like shit.
That's true. They might do that.
Just joking there, Chef Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Just joking. Actually, I've seen some of the stuff he's cooked, and man, it's something that I would, make just like he does.
I'll have to look on here.
I don't eat out, Renegade said, because I love buying tubes too much. I tell you what, nowadays, it almost pays to eat out. Sometimes you save money, just depends on what you get.
Yep. That's true. Because I mean, for what it costs to say go to the store
And
and
buy, yeah,
and buy it, and then by the time you get pay the tax and everything on it, and you get it home and you go to cook it, it's it's faster and about the same price just to go
yeah,
and get fast food.
right. Like if I want to get fried chicken at Super One, already deep fried, hell, it ain't, but it's less than $1 per piece. Okay, and they
Yep.
got big. It's not like Popeyes with them little pigeon legs, you know, I mean little pigeon breasts,
Or KFC.
or KFC with their little pigeon stuff. So anyway, instead of me buying the chicken to fry, like not leg quarters, that don't count, but like separate legs, okay, just the legs. It's not too bad price at Super One for raw chicken, but they have went up a lot. And hell, I can just order it already fried for almost the same amount as it's going to cost me to do it.
Yep.
And I got to supply the flour, the egg, the milk, all that stuff.
And you gotta
So
get the kitchen all dirty and
then,
all the utensils. You gotta heat up the cooking oil.
yeah,
And how long was it gonna take you to get that oil heated up enough? And then you got how long is it gonna take to cook the chicken and everything?
oh, it don't take long to heat up the oil.
Right. But I'm saying, but it's
Not
gonna
with
take
that
a while.
gas. So
Right. But I'm saying is, but it's gonna take some time to get that chicken cooked. So you're looking at what? By the time you start and by the time you finish, you're looking at an hour.
yeah,
Give or
yeah. Plus your time. That's right.
That's what I'm saying. By the
So I
time you
just go over there and they frying that chicken because people are buying that shit left and right.
yeah,
So
but that's
there's new fresh chicken coming out the grease
right. But that's what
every 30 minutes
right. But
or
that's what I'm saying is the fact is by the time you start and by the time you finish and be able to sit down, you're looking at about at least an hour
oh yeah.
because you're gonna have to get everything prepped and everything, and that's gonna take you a good 20-30 minutes because you gotta get all your bowls and everything out, get everything mixed up, prep time and everything, and by the time you start cooking, you're looking at what 15-20 minutes cook, deep frying some chicken at least. Like I said,
Well,
and by the time
20
you do
minutes,
that, yeah,
20 minutes at least for your bigger pieces. Uh, 15 minutes for your smaller, like a leg,
right,
wing. That's about 15. But when you're cooking it in a deep fryer and you're cooking it all, everything is 20 minutes. Now, Missy got a deep fat fry.
right,
Okay, it holds 1.5 gallons of oil, I think. And it came with 3 baskets, one big basket,
right,
2 little baskets, and it's just like the ones at McDonald's, just a small version, and it's electric.
yep,
And the baskets hang, when your fries are done, you hang them to let the grease drain or whatever. Chicken, same thing. Uh, that's about, I don't know, well,
right. But
foot and a half wide, a little
there you
longer
go.
maybe, and it's deep. Like I said, a whole 1.5 gallons of grease, and man, that got a thermostat on it to adjust the grease temperature.
Oh yeah. No,
That
William, no, I'm not. I'm not back to work yet. I'll know something next week. There's a place I went and filled out an application at. They're actually doing some hiring, so hopefully I find out some good news from them, get an interview and everything, talk to the supervisor or whatever. But the thing about it is that place there is actually right across the street from where I used to work at.
same kind of work.
Doing painting.
Yeah, same work.
Yep. But thing about it is they go in, I think, like 6 or 6:30 in the morning, and about 2:30 in the afternoon they're done. It's like, okay.
Well, I remember in the summertime in Mississippi, we used to frame houses. We'd start at 4:30 in the morning. But we had lights, the double lights on stands.
Yep.
We had that slab lit up, and that's when we was setting up the, raising walls, building walls, raising walls, and joists and all. But anything after that, we didn't start early in the morning because it's kind of a little dangerous on a plywooding, sheathing the roof with plywood, 4x8
Yep.
sheet.
Appreciate that, buddy.
But we'd get off at like 1:30.
Oh yeah.
You had the rest of the afternoon to go to the store, get what you needed, go to the bank, cash your check, stuff like that.
William, no, I'm not in North Carolina. It gets too damn cold up there, and there's too many hurricanes come in. What's up, E?
Hey, Ken, how you doing, mon ami?
How you doing tonight? Long time no see. All right, I'm gonna put this out for less than a minute. If anybody wants to come up.
Oh,
There's your
Ken,
guy.
that's
There's your
William
guy,
I.
baby.
That's William I.
So Renegade, you or Eek, y'all want to come up? There you go. You got a timer going.
Well, we got 30 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. Actually, about 23 minutes left.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah.
clock must be a little slow up there. Oh, and
I'm
speaking of that, I need to put a battery in my bathroom clock. It finally stopped at 5:20 or something like that. 5:18. Hell, it's working now. When I be dog. I set it down a couple days ago to change the battery. Now it's working.
Yeah, all as I'm working. I'm looking at. I got 20. Yeah, 23 minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the clock on the computer. 23 minutes.
Yep.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna grab this clock, set the time on it, and hang it back up.
I'm doing a countdown. You got about 10, 15 more seconds. If you want to pop in, better hurry up.
The battery shot in it. Battery shot in it, double E shot. I picked it up, and the only reason it's working because the minute hand is actually laying flat. It doesn't have to move up like that. The second hand, I mean, so it won't move up. So the battery is that shot. I could put my multimeter across it, and it'll probably have 0.6 of a volt or 0.4.
Yeah.
Because the clock will use that whole battery up.
No problem, Ken. I didn't know you had a video. I hadn't got the notification he had a video out today.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
Me neither. A lot of people ain't getting notifications.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Have to double check it. Damn, people are always shooting them fireworks off already. Damn, it ain't even New Year's.
They popping the heck of them around here lately.
Yep. That's one thing, you got to admit. Fireworks, that's one way to see your money go up in flames.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm not sure. Depends upon how many's in a box. I mean, most time you get, was it 20
What's that?
shotgun shells in a box? Usually it's what, about 20 per box?
25.
All right, so it depends upon the size of the shell, the gauge
Well,
and everything.
buckshot and slugs are 5 in the box. Any other, like goose shot, whatever, is or number 2 is 25 in the box.
Yeah, but it's going to depend upon what the gauge is too.
Oh no,
I mean,
410, 20 gauge, 16 gauge, 12 gauge, 25 in the box.
All right, so if it's 25, then you're looking at about 250 then.
For what?
He was saying he found 10 box. He's got 10 boxes of loaded shells in them.
Who?
Shade Tree.
Oh no, those are cartridges. I think those are bullets, not shotgun shells.
Well,
Oh.
most of the time, okay. I know, like when I get say a box of say my 9mm, those are 20. They're 20 per box.
He was okay. The other day he was typing. He was down at his house. Not in Florida or something or whatever. I forget what. But anyway, he was looking at about that many boxes but it was cartridges. For rifles.
Yeah, well, he's still down there in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Because he was saying he's cleaning out the garage today.
Because we were talking about ammo then, and Ken said, "You got some money right there. Sell that."
Yeah, well, like I said,
I think it's.
right,
I forget what size.
You said shotgun shells are going to come to about 25 to a box. So 10 boxes, that's going to be about 250 rounds, depending upon what gauge.
Well, he got a comment right here. If anybody wants to have a shotgun party, I'll probably have 10,000 loaded shotgun shells to have some fun with.
Yeah, he ain't gonna. It ain't gonna be. No.
What?
I don't see it being 10,000.
I don't know. His dad was a reloader.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you got a box of shotgun shells, you just got through saying 25 to a box.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got 10 boxes. That's 250 shotgun shells.
Where's that comment at?
Hang on, let me. Right there.
I found 11 big cardboard boxes. That's what he means.
11 boxes with 10
with
boxes.
10 boxes of loaded shells. What kind of? Oh, so that's like what? 3,000 shotgun. I didn't see that comment.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He found 11. He found 10 of them and everything. So 10 boxes of 25 shells inside 11 boxes. So that's about 250 shells, shotgun shells.
10 times 25, 250 plus. Well, he's got 11 boxes of them. That'd be 250 per box, and he's got 11 boxes. That's 2,500 plus 250.
Maybe.
Wait, 11 boxes with 10 boxes. So that's 250, 2,500 plus another 10 boxes. That's 250. Yeah, 25 plus 250.
Hey, Dancing.
Hey, Dancing. And then he's got another 10,000 loaded shells, shotgun shells, to the side. If I'm reading that comment right. The next comment.
I'd have to look. I mean, the way I'm figuring it is it's less than that.
The 11 full boxes have 3,000 loaded shells.
It's possible without seeing them and everything.
Let me see. 11 boxes. 11 times 250. 2,750 shells. Like I said earlier.
Yeah. Well, like what Ken's saying, about $20 for 100 rounds.
Ken's telling Shep the going rate is $20 for 100 rounds.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, I used to buy shotgun shells for $3 and $4 a box, but you know that was a few years back too. But if you buy 100 rounds, we used to buy them by the case when we were shooting skeet. We used to buy them by the case.
When I'm thinking of a box, I'm talking about, if it's a box of 25, so 10 of those is, you only have 250 rounds. Right. I don't know where he's got the 11 boxes at.
He's got 11 cardboard boxes with 10 boxes a piece of shells in them. So there's 2,750 shells he's got.
All right.
You can buy Federal 100 round boxes at Walmart for $32. That's a good price.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
It also depends on, if it's probably along with that shotgun his dad had, it's probably a 12 gauge.
Walmart over here is loaded with shells because of the hunting down here. Them big wide aisles you walk down,
Oh yeah.
They got all the shelves in the middle and stuff. Man, that's they got 3 display, whatever. They got 3 shelving units.
Well,
they got Remington, Federal, and Winchester X. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know to Walmart here, they all the ammo and everything, it's behind the counter locked up.
Damn, not here.
Well, the only way you're going to get it here and all the other Walmarts around here is you actually have to have someone in sporting goods to have a key come in there and unlock it to get it out.
They don't have a very big stock of them then.
Now, when Crowfire was over at Cabela's, no, you walk up, you see them right there on the shelf and everything. Man, you can pick them up all you want.
Right.
That's, because when I was trying to find out about some 9mm and some 5.56, man, they had them all on that one shelf and everything. It's like, okay. Yeah, see, Ken's saying they got them locked in a glass cabinet there too. So I guess it just depends on the area and everything.
Yeah, we got a lot of hunting down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Small town too. Small town.
Right. So yeah, you're looking, maybe, about $330 for all of it. But then here's the thing, you got to find someone that's interested in it and see if they want to, buy it.
Ken bought his dad two cases for Christmas.
I
think that's what he said.
Well, I know
3 cases. 3 cases.
Well, I know when I was at Cabela's, I went up buying me a box of 9mm, and then I got some 5.56, and I got some one box of 30-06. It was the last box of 30-06 they even had too.
Yeah, this past summer or last summer, They didn't have, but maybe 200 boxes of ammo in their, rifle cartridges,
Right.
not shotgun shell, rifle cartridges. They had maybe 100 boxes. That was it. They were low. Some of them they didn't have in certain calibers. They didn't have none. They were out. They were waiting on shipments to come in.
Well, I know that Walmart, one of the biggest mistakes that they've made is they had decided to no longer carry 223 or 556 or sell anything that shoots that.
Walmart.
Yep.
We just sold a bunch a while back. 223s, 556.
At Walmart here, nope, can't get them. They haven't been selling
No,
that.
I'm talking about at the shop, at the outboard shop.
I know,
We
but
had
I'm
a
saying,
bunch. We had a bunch in the display case.
I know, but
Well,
I'm saying,
Johnny did, not me.
right, but Walmart does not sell 223 or 556 ammo or anything that shoots it.
Okay.
But now, like that pawn shop, I want to taking these rifles over to earlier the week. They got ammo over there, and then, of course they've got all the different rifles too that you can buy new.
Right. Right.
Well, I can go get 556 and 223, no problem. I can't go to Walmart and get it, but I can go other places and buy it. I can get it a lot cheaper. I mean, if I want to go down Waco again to Cabela's, I could get it down there a lot cheaper. But it runs about, I think it's running about $15 a box.
Well, Johnny had them priced at $9.95 a box.
Damn, that's cheap.
That was some older stock from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
In fact, this was last year when he sold them. One guy walked in looking for some. I said, "There's plenty in the display case. How many you want?" "Oh, a couple." He said, "Never mind, I'll take all of them."
Well, all I know, like I said, now I can buy 22 with the rifles and everything, maybe a 30-06, 308, and that's about it. I can get some shotguns,
Mhm.
but as far as having that particular ammo, nope, they don't have it here.
Yeah. He said, "I'll take all of them." I said, "All right." I got the book out. I said, "Need your driver's license, please." He was already reaching for it. I didn't even have to ask him when he saw me throw that book down.
Oh, what, for ammo?
Yeah, for rifle cartridges, you got to write that down. You got to keep track of that crap.
Well, I know that
Yeah,
whenever I buy, ammo here, I don't have to give driver's license.
down here you do for rifle rounds.
I've never
Shotgun
had.
shells, you buy all you want. Don't matter. You don't need no
I've
driver's
never,
license.
I've never had to show ID whenever I bought rifle rounds.
Wow.
Because I bought many a box.
I don't know if the Walmart here does it or not. I never bought any rifle rounds here. But you go to Walmart used to do it because they were keeping track of the ammo.
Well, they keep track of the ammo.
Especially for ballistics, but it's
Right.
mostly for ballistic purposes, and they can trace where that bullet that caused the murder, if it came from Walmart, Double Action Sporting Goods over here in town, or whatever.
Well, all I know is for me, I don't have to. I can walk into Walmart and buy some rifle ammo. I ain't got to show ID.
I know that I
I'm
bought
walking
shotgun shells, and a buddy of mine went for some rifle cartridges. This was in Abbeville a few years back too, and he had to produce his driver's license to get the rifle round.
Oh.
22s, you ain't got to do it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You got to also remember each state is different on how they handle it and do it.
I thought that was nationwide.
Nope. It's up to, I mean, each state's got their own laws. I mean, look at California and New York. They are the strictest on when it comes to stuff like that. And Illinois is the same way. But when it comes to states that are not as strict with the least amount of laws, Texas, Montana, gonna be the two up there. Wyoming. I think I don't know if Oklahoma's the same way or not. But yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff going on as far as. Yep, that's true. They got a good lawyer, a governor up there. As far as I know.
That was
I
a
know
hog that just passed by.
I know here in Texas we got he's okay governor, but there's things that he still needs to do.
Yeah, but Alaska don't have the stuff that some of the states got going on down here neither.
Yeah.
Alaska's a very remote, smaller towns. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah. The population up in Alaska is nothing compared to
California or New York.
well, California. It's one of the smaller states, but it's got the most people in it.
Populous, yeah.
Population
LA
wise,
County has more people than a lot of your states in the United States combined. Because a lot of the states, like Montana, they just don't have a big population in Montana.
yeah,
It's all spread out.
Right. They're all spread out.
10,000 acre horse ranches,
Now, I tell you one thing that really surprised me. I didn't realize it till someone pointed it out. Was that more people in Canada live south of Seattle than anywhere else in the country.
Canada?
Yeah.
South of Seattle.
Yep.
What you mean south of Seattle?
Well,
You
if
said
you look
Canada.
yeah, but if you look at the way the map and everything is, Seattle is further north than say Montreal or Quebec and places like that.
Because the most populous area in Canada is south of Quebec, well, including Quebec, that area, Quebec, Laval, all of that down to Detroit, Michigan, because Detroit, Michigan is bordered with Canada. I mean,
Right.
yeah, Canada. And that's French Canada. There's a lot of French people in Detroit, Michigan, a lot of French. And right across the border, and that's Old Detroit, AUX, Old Detroit. And all of that area there, and it's not that big of an area. They have more people there than the whole rest of Canada.
Right. But Detroit is not as far north as Seattle.
No, because it's down below, way low on that,
But that's what I'm saying. That's something I didn't realize that if you took, look at it in the map and everything, Seattle's further north than the two most populated cities in all of Canada.
Mm.
It's like someone mentioned that, like, man, I didn't ever think about that. All right, well, it's coming up on 9 o'clock, so I got to get this shut down because Crystal's going to get some dinner. She got to go drop someone off and everything, so she's going to get some food.
Oh, okay.
So You ready to
Mac
say
9000? Yeah.
Yep.
That sucker, you put a motor on it, it's automatic.
all right, you ready to say goodbye, Cajun?
Yep. All right, everybody. Had a blast. And y'all be safe. Stay north of the grass, as always. And love, peace, either way you want it, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Fleet time.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody who's been here tonight. As usual, you never know what we're going to talk about. And hopefully everybody stays safe this weekend. And if I don't see anybody on live streams this weekend, I'll see everybody next year. And I appreciate everybody. It's gotten me up to 426 subs. It's growing. Channel is growing. So all I'm saying is everybody stay safe, God bless, and good night.